She's taking the pictures here only, that's it.
Yeah, that's fine. Just for a minute.
Sure, we've been actually trying to get the this particular safe. Was the last one. It was unopened in the Statehouse, and we started actually under Speaker Chandler's term back in 2001, trying to find somebody to do it. And then things get busy in the Statehouse, obviously, and we get to important business of the state, which is the budget and such. And that's again why it was delayed a little bit this time. We're in the throes of the session. You don't really have time to do a lot of stuff, so it always fell through the cracks. But then this speaker, Speaker Jasper, really was pushing to get it done, and had a keen interest in history. And I've been trying since I was Chief of Staff in 2001 to get this thing open. So it's been great that we finally got it done.
Yeah.
It holds. All right. It'll hold.
It's open. It's open. Come on.
Slide it right around.
Come on out. Right. I'm not tearing up your water.
What is this all about? We should get the treasurer up here. This is all his stuff. Here's one. Bonds delivered 1861, 10-year bond, 500,000 bucks. December 1st, 1861. It's a 6-year bond for $1,000 from the Union Bank.
I can only imagine.
Wow.
Look at these from 1872, 1871. Imagine that. Now see if we wouldn't open.
Oh, it was unbelievable. I mean, just like a plethora of like more information. I want more. I want more. I want to look at more. I want to spend some time up there and actually look through some of those ledgers. Because when you're looking at a war bond from 1861 for $500 from Nashua Trust, for instance, and then see it canceled out, it looks pretty cool. And then you see the general obligation bonds are up there from the 1930s. And you look at those and you see how they're canceled. And they canceled them with the old stamp that they used to put the holes through the bond on. I mean, these are things that you could have been lost forever. And unfortunately, again, we use our space pretty effectively. And it was up in there. And it sounds like somebody just messed up the combination. So that's why it was locked for all these many years.
This one in particular, though, had two things. It was mounted backwards. The door swings in the opposite direction from normal. And the wheel pack was not, in fact, working properly. And so all efforts to dial it open normally without having to drill a hole in it failed. When you have to drill a hole in it because you don't know the combination or can't get it to dial open, you can't crack the safe, then you put a hole in it. You determine what type of lock it is, which way it's handed, and you put a hole in a place where you can view it with some sort of a scope, and then turn the dial and line up the gates, these gates here, as you would normally if you knew the combination. And then if everything else is working properly, it should open. And that's what I ended up having to do. I had to put a hole in it and scope to change the holes and the gates and line it up, and it opened.